I never thought that something scary would ever happen to me. I guess I thought I was special, as if I would never be put in danger because of someone. Well, I guess, something. I lived in a town in northwest Montana. The community was amazing, and I always felt safe and comfortable. I'd love to go on walks in the evening, and I even felt fine with letting my children play outside in the front yard unsupervised. But one night, that all changed. My perspective on this quaint little town shifted for the worse. It was a cold evening night. My children were at their mom's, so I was alone in my home. Because it was winter, it was dark outside by around 6. Like a dark, a void of light. Because I had no kids, it meant I could finally get some rest. Some well-deserved rest. I went to bed pretty early. Call me a grandpa or old man all you want. But I was out by 8:30. I don't remember much before I fell asleep. But what I do remember after I woke up haunts me to this day. I woke up at 3 a.m. on the dot. Confused, I decided to go get some food for a late night snack. But as I passed the staircase leading into a dark abyss, I felt a sudden urge to walk up the stairs. A gut-wrenching feeling filled my body. Each step I took caused this feeling to hurt more and more. I rounded the corner, facing the master bedroom door. I felt every bone in my body shiver in terror. Right outside my door, a humanoid creature was standing tall and sleek. He, or I guess it, had long arms, and over its face was a brownish bag, a similar bag to a potato sack. But it wasn't over its face. It was a part of it. But the scariest thing of all was its grin. A wide mouth with skinny lips and sharp teeth, as if this was otherworldly. In its right hand, there was a knife. He slowly started walking towards me. I ran. I booked it down the stairs and hid in a closet. I waited for whatever it was to open the door and my life would flash before my eyes. But there was nothing. No creaks from the hardwood floor. No noise at all. The house fell silent. I started counting in my head, hoping that whatever it was in my house had left. I don't remember much, but all I do remember is that after a while of counting, I fell asleep. I woke up back on the couch. Confused, I got up and decided to go get some water. As I passed by the stairs, I got the same feeling, and I looked at the clock. It was 3 a.m. I realized whatever just happened to me was a sick dream, but now it was actually happening. I thought to myself, maybe I'm just dreaming, so I decided to pinch myself. But I was still awake and aware. The urge to walk up the stairs to see if the sick beast was there rained down my body, but I resisted the urge to move. I was frozen in fear. My fight or flight kicked in, and luckily, I chose flight. I booked out of my house and ran to a neighbor's to call the police. I'm glad I was close friends with my neighbors, and they let me in without any issues. Once the police arrived, they did an investigation. They found nothing unusual. No forced entry. Nothing seemed to be stolen, to my knowledge. Everything looked the same. My neighbor said I was free to sleep on the couch, which I did. The next morning, I went back over to my house. It was around noon. I decided to make some lunch. I walked up to my kitchen. I got some bread and whatnot to make a sandwich. I went to reach for a knife to cut my bread, but that's when I noticed a knife was gone. A big one. I was confused for a moment, but then the same feeling came. The feeling to walk up the stairs, the pain in my stomach. I felt my body freeze and adrenaline started to pump. Even though it was the middle of the day, I still felt scared. I went to the base of the stairs and asked, why? Why me? Then there was nothing. The feeling I once had vanished. I gathered the courage to walk up the stairs, and on my wall, spelt in blood, was, "It's fun." The knife was lying on the floor right outside my bedroom door. I moved out a week later, and now my house feels a lot better. I'm glad I didn't walk up those stairs. I wonder what would have happened if I did.